What's up with it? It's the boy Pushman Mitch. You know what time it is. I'm back again and again with the white vans, you dig? Say no, I got Lambos this time. So I got my 2021 Lamborghini Urus, 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. Both of these joints are head turners. I'm about to show you how these joints look, what I like about them, what the features are, and you know, give you a little taste of what's going on. I'm in here in the 2021 Lamborghini Urus, one of my favorites. I got it satin rose gold wrapped. This shit is super dope. I told him to do the interior and the exterior, same color, and the wheels. You feel me? That's that real player. Shorty letting me hit first night for sure ski. No, I'm just kidding. But look, the dopest thing about the Urus, man, is everything. It's like a damn cockpit for a damn plane or a jet. So see right here, this is like the reverse button. So I feel like I'm in like a real jet, something. Boop. I put it in reverse. Right here, you can change all the gears, Sport, Corsa, Savia, Terra, and Nave. And that shit is super duper raw, right? You can hear the difference in the engine whenever you change it. Like you change it like that, it go start rumbling. You hear that kitty purr, you dig what I'm saying? Then if you change it in the Corsa, whole nother swag. You hear that? Yeah, but we're just gonna put it back in the economy mode, which is Strata mode. Whereas you barely can hear it. It sounds like a Tesla. You feel me? So that's what's dope about this car. It got hella dope features. It's not as dope as the Bentley, meaning that it doesn't parallel park itself. That's one feature it doesn't have. It does have a super dupe good bass in here. I like the hexagon seats right here. Super raw. Always want to make sure you got the embroidery on the seats. If you don't got the raw stitching right here, a different color than the other leather is, then what you really doing with a Lamborghini? Like, come on, let's be real. So, long story short, panoramic roof right here, super dope. We got the interior ambient lights, super dope. Massagers, seat heating, seat cooling, super dope. It has where it charges your phone right here by itself. All you gotta do is lay your phone right here. I love cars with this. You lay your phone right here and they'll just automatically charge it. Hard. So if you don't have a cord for your phone like this, just throw that bitch on a little mat and that bitch charge up. So that's the dope thing about it. So another thing, the super dope, the seat massagers right here is super fire. Check it out. Like I said, they got heat and cooling, but it also got massagers. So you hit that, and then you can set seat settings. You can move it up, back. You can do all type of shit. Swipe it over, then you can massage yourself. Oh, turn on the ignition to configure to select the system. All right, we ain't about to do that right now, but that's a seat massager. You can massage your lumbar spine. You be in this joint doing that, you know what I'm saying? Or you can just be chilling like a boss player like I do. You dig? So, other than that, it's self-explanatory. It's an SUV. The reason why I like these when it comes to the rental car game is because like this, they go for like $1,500 a day. 4 people can ride in this and look good when they on vacation for a trip. They can split the profits. That's why this is one of the #1 renters. People come from out of town, get this shit all the time. They look good. It has the prestige when you pull up. It's fast and it's easy to drive. So you don't gotta worry about driving like a coupe, which I'm gonna show y'all next. I'm gonna show y'all the Huracan coupe and see the difference because it's so low to the ground. It's easy to scrape up the bottoms if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna show you the differences. It's huge. But we're gonna show y'all some how the car look all the way around. And then I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It looks super aggressive. When I bought this one from Vegas, right? When I bought it from Vegas, he told me everything about Lambos when they designed the Urus. He said it has a bunch of Ys and hexagons, and they're real big on it. So if you look at the Urus body style, you'll see that it's a bunch of Y shapes and a bunch of hexagons. They're all over it. So you see a Y right here, Y. This is shaped in a Y. All of the angles are in the Y shape, and it has a bunch of hexagons, and that's why the seats are like that as well. So it's something prestigious to all the way back in the day when they made some of the first Lamborghini Countach models. So that's what they did with the Urus. And as you know, the SUV game is taken over by Lamborghini because they went crazy on this. Ferrari is trying to do a Ferrari truck. They waiting all day to release how it looks because they know it's not gonna look as good as this. They had the Aston Martin truck, definitely not as dope as this. Bentley truck is dope, but it's definitely not a sports car, so it's a totally different ball game. These right here, some of my favorites, super raw. And then we're gonna show you about the Lamborghini Huracan. So Lamborghini Huracan. This joint right here is one of the economy Lambos. So you can drive this joint around all day. You can put a bunch of mileage on these. Don't do that, but you could, and it's going to still run and do really well. I've had this car for a while. This is a 2015 model right here. And as you can see, you wouldn't know what year it was because all the way to 2021, they have the same body style, same interior, pretty much same features. This is one of my favorites. I got it satin chrome red, and you know the Lamborghini Urus is satin rose gold. There's a theme going here, right? So as you can see, we got a super duper dope ass view of the engine in the back. One of my favorite parts of it, and you can see the carbon fiber across the hood right there. And we got a big ass carbon fiber spoiler, so we look super fast. Not only is it a Lambo and you're like, damn, it's fast, but you see the spoiler, like that shit faster. That's what we do. We just like the aggressive look. So when I go to car shows, when I go out to meet and greets and stuff like that, pretty much people will know that I got one of the hardest whips on the scene because I made sure that it's a head turner every time you see it. Then I'm gonna show you the interior. And it's not smooth to get into these. It doesn't look cool. Even if you're taking a girl out on a date, this is probably not the whip you want to do because if she's wearing a dress, everybody gonna see what's going on. You feel me? But either way, let me show you what it is. I'm about to turn this joint on. It's gonna be loud, but also I want you to see the accents that I got put into the interior. Satin chrome red on the interior as well. Also, you can see on the middle console, I got it as well. Just to make sure you know that I don't come to really play. I wrap the interior, I wrap the exterior, and I hit the wheels satin red too, just so they know that I don't come to play. You dig? So I'm gonna do a cold start real fast. Crank me up. Real deal Holyfield. I just want to get a little bit of AC so I can do this video and it look good for y'all. If not, I'll cut this shit off. You feel me? All right, cool. So cool as ice. Okay, cool. That's enough. All right, peeps, so dope. Let me show you what's cool about this car. I'm 6'5" and I can fit into this car. Don't buy a Lamborghini Huracan. Don't buy a Lamborghini Aventador if you're 6'5" and you get the Spider. Don't get the Spider. The Spider is super small in the inside. The Lamborghini Coupe LP610 is what this one is, and you can get, I think it's the LP580. Both of those cars, the coupes, are big enough for us to fit in this with no problem. It's as hard as me to fit in it as a short person. So I won't say no problem. But I can fit in this and drive it. I won't scrape my knees. I can whip this around and I'll be cool. Don't get the Spider if you're tall. If you go ahead and buy it, because a lot of times you don't, when you buy these, you don't test drive them. You can buy them from, I bought my Lambo in like Phoenix. This one right here I bought from Atlanta. But the first Lamborghini Huracan I bought was in Phoenix. So for me, I couldn't even test drive it, but I sent it to me. If I would have bought the Spider, it would have been too small. So make sure you, if you tall guys are going to get a Lambo, you get the coupe. It's way bigger. So with that being said, you can see this is also like a cockpit. It's super dope. You got the swatches right here. So this is how you actually roll the windows down. A lot of people don't know that. So this button, the buttons on the far corners of this right here are the windows. So this is the right window, this is the left window. Hazard lights right here. Lifts, so this car is very, very low to the ground. So you got a lift right here. So you just flick it up. When you see a yellow Lambo sign right there, you know that it's lifted up. If you don't see a yellow Lambo sign right there, then I mean it's on the ground, it's flat. So you might scrape the bottom of it. Anytime I'm going into plazas or leaving or in and out of a parking lot, you want to go at a diagonal angle so you don't scratch up the bottom of your car. That's not a good look. You're going to look like you got a hoopty Lambo. Nobody wants that, right? Cool. So my favorite thing is that on the wheel is the turning signals. So the turning signals is right here on the left steering wheel right here. So you got to flick it left, to flick it left, flick it right, to flick it right, and then push it down to turn it off. Super hard. And the windshield wipers are actually on the right side. A lot of people don't know that. So you get the windshield wipers right here, turn them on and off. Super dope. So if you get in one and you're confused, don't worry, just watch Pushman. You know, you can learn how to do it. This is how you put it in Strata mode, Sport mode, Corsa mode. Kind of how I showed you in the Urus, it was in the middle, but on the Lambo Huracan, it's in the wheel. It's right here on the wheel. The cool features in here is the display on the dash. You can change this as much as you want to. So all you got to do to change it is, if you want to change the speedometer, you hold the top one, change the speedometer up there, and you can change it back, and you can change the whole display like that. Super dope. It's a couple different versions you can go with. Feel me? So So this is my favorite, clearly. Show the whole screen and be able to get busy, see how fast I'm going. You see all the zeros? So you know how fast you're going, you busting the clock. So Lambos are very cool for looks. These are not for luxury. A Lamborghini Coupe, a Lamborghini Aventador, the S, the SV, the SVJ, the Huracan, LP16, LP580, the LP610, LP580, you got the Huracan Performante, all of these different versions of the car. These are not made for luxury, they're made for racing. So you won't find, you know, cup holders all over the place. You won't find all the amenities that you will find like a Mercedes or stuff like that. This is strictly for racing. That's what they made these for, but clearly we drive them on the regular roads, but they're for racing. So they're very low to the ground, they're very fast, they're very loud. They have a great speaker system though. Everything else on that is pretty good. The cool thing about the Huracan is they have Bluetooth. That's why I say it's the economy version of the Lambos. But if you get a Aventador does not have Bluetooth. You have to get that installed with a secondary like device. But they're made for racing. That's why they don't expect you to be able to hear music in the Aventador because it's so damn loud, right? So cool thing about it is these things are reverse. You still look in the mirror, see, check your swag up. A lot of times what the trouble with the Lambos is when I pull it to a stoplight, I can't even see the light up there when I'm at the front of the line. So I like to be like the second or third person back when I'm at a stoplight, because like literally it's so low that you can't even see where the stoplight, if it turns green or red or yellow, whatever. So that's how low these are to the floor. They're like aerodynamically made to pierce through the air. So when I'm riding at like 120 miles an hour, it feels like I'm only riding like 65. That's how fast these are and how built for speed they're made. So I like these cars. This is one of my favorites. I bought this one on my birthday last year. It's one of my dopest rides. When people get in it, they always are amazed when they see it. It's like a showstopper. Kids, wives, you know, everybody likes it. Husbands, everybody like this car. So yeah, if you want to get one, I just gave you everything you pretty much need to know before you go buy it. So if you're a shorty, you good to go. You can hop in anything you want. If you're tall, my boy, think about it. This your boy Pushman Mitch. I'm about to get up out of here. You already know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Share it with everybody you know. People who you know have been thinking about getting a Lambo. They can get a full walkthrough from the kid Pushman Mitch. Make sure you guys show up next time in the comments too. We want to see what time it is. Next car. I'm out.